All right, we welcome you into Kilmer Court here at Snider High School, and we were scheduled to try and get things rolling here at about 5:30, but it looks like part of the issue is we don't have officials getting here quite in time to be ready for that 5:30 start. So for now, we are backed up to approximately 5:40 for a start time. And then, if we're still waiting on officials to kind of be in the area and to get things rolling here, then we'll start a little bit sooner. But at least it looks like for now we're delayed another 10 to 15 minutes probably. So 5:40, 5:45. I'll be looking at for our start time. We're going to stay live here on YouTube, so you'll see everybody come out of the locker room and start that 20-minute warm-up process at some point, and then you'll know that we're about 20 minutes from getting underway with the game. So, again, thanks to the staff here at Snider for getting us all put together here. We were scheduled to start this game, next one, at 5:30. That was the announcement at the last game, at the end of the last game between Snider and Norwell, but it looks like we're dealing with some problems getting officials here in time for that. So they're delaying it just slightly, and we'll see 5:40, 5:45, but we'll start at 6 at the latest. So that is what we're waiting on. That's the latest update we have for you. Again, we'll stay live until the start of this game, so you won't need to go anywhere else, but we'll put approximately 5:45 for now, and hopefully we'll be ready to go by then. But we'll be live. You'll see the 20-minute warm-up period and all that good stuff, and then we'll go through some pregame as well before we get started. But not a 5:30 start time. We're waiting on officials, so a little bit delayed in that process. So hopefully we'll get you started by 5:45. If not, we'll be started no later than 6 p.m. here at Kilmer Court and R. Nelson Snider High School. Again, SummitCitySports.com, live on YouTube, and the IHSAA Champions Network. We'll see when we get this one underway between Valpo and Snider in the final game of this holiday invite round-robin tournament. Snider 1-0, Valpo 1-0. We'll bring you some pregame and more information when we have it here in Fort Wayne. For now, enjoy the sights of Kilmer Court.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here with PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Go.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Kilmer Court here at Snider High School is the site for our final game of the day from this holiday round-robin tournament. Valparaiso, 10-1 on the year, taking on the Snider Panthers, who come in at 12-4 on the season. I'm Jared Matheny with SummitCitySports.com. We are live on YouTube as well as the Indiana High School Champions Network here on this Saturday evening. Our final game of the day, Valpo taking on Snider. Valpo defeated number 1 Norwell earlier today, 68-66 the final score, and it was a great game for Lily Barnes. Once again, Barnes 27 points in the win for the Vikings, and Cadence Clark with 21 points, all 7 made threes, counting up to those 21 points for Clark in the 2-point win for Valpo over Norwell. Then Snider in the next game, they defeated Norwell 73-61 the final score. Janiah Cooper continues to show why she's one of the best sophomores across the state of Indiana and maybe across the entire country, as she scores 30 for the second consecutive game for Snider. Panthers improving to 12-4 with that victory. Our other game in the Fort Wayne area for girls basketball today, Pike defeating Northrop 67-34. The final score in that game was close after the first, but Pike really dominating in that second half to get the win over Northrop. A chance that Pike could be the number 1 team when all is said and done with the next coaches poll. Norwell number 1 for right now, Pike number 2, Center Grove and Warsaw tied for 3rd, and then Hamilton Southeastern number 5. Valpo trying to make its case a little bit stronger. They're number 8 currently. A win over a Snider team with Janiah Cooper on the floor could go a long way in improving their overall standing in the coaches' poll. 5:55 is our scheduled tip-off time here for Snider taking on Valpo. Panthers 12-4. Next up for Snider will be conference games in the SAC against Northrop and Homestead. Northrop, Homestead, and Snider all 5-0 in the Summit Athletic Conference so far this year. Valpo at 10-1 on the year. They're 4-0 in the Duneland Conference this season. They've got another big tournament coming up. They'll play Hamilton Southeastern on Monday, Avon on Tuesday at the North Central Classic. For a sectional number 2 for Valparaiso, they host this year Chesterton, Portage, Maryville, and Hobart, as well as Valparaiso, make up the 5 teams in that sectional. Before we take a break and get you set with starting lineups, I want to take this moment to remind you that our broadcast has been made possible by all of our great sponsors, including the Big Eyed Fish. They've been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. You can enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at the Big Eyed Fish. Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. At Ottenweller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttenwellerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is the answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, they're providing commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. If you're looking for specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration, turn to the experts at TJW Industrial. Find them online, tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. Earn your edge this season. PSM's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. And don't forget, Always 100 Holiday Hoops Camp is quickly approaching. Starts on Monday, December 29th through the 31st, as well as January 2nd. Focus on your dribbling, passing, shooting, and defensive skills with an afternoon and a morning session at the PSM Fieldhouse on Iceway in Fort Wayne. Always100basketball.net for more information. Now we'll get ready to hear from Athletic Director Steve Zimbo here at Snider High School as we'll meet the starters for both Valpo and Snider. No national anthem because we did it before our first game of the day. And we'll see if Mackenzie White does return to the floor for Snider in this game. She is dressed, ready to play, but she did go out with an injury in that Norwell game. So now let's meet the starters. First for the Valparaiso Vikings. 5'7" senior guard, number 10, Cadence Clark. 5'5" senior guard, number 12, Bree Fincannon. 5'11" senior guard, number 23, Lily Barnes. A forward, 5'9", junior Cheyenne Brown. And also a forward, 5'8", junior Delilah Kincaid. Head coach Kelly Kratz in her second season with Valpo. 29 wins and 9 losses in those 2 seasons. Starters now for Snider, 5'1" guard, junior Miley Hurst. Gracie Smith gets the start as she returns to the starting lineup with White not starting. Mackenzie Carter, sophomore at 5'8". Izzy Eke, 5'9", junior forward. And Janaea Cooper rounds out the lineup for Snider. Reggie Tharp now in year number 4 at the helm for Snider. 68 wins, 24 losses, 3 for 3 in sectional championships. So Valpo against Snider in our final game of the day. The winner of this one will win the holiday invite here in Fort Wayne. And you kind of wonder, is there any benefit for Valpo being the team that played first? You get a little bit longer to rest, but then if you're Snider on the other side, maybe you're a little bit fresher because you just played. Although still a significant gap in between games 2 and 3, as we saw with games 1 and 2. Cooper, Barnes at center court, ready to tip it off. And it is Valpo basketball to begin this game, as nobody collected that ball off the tip. And they want to know at the scores table, the arrow points to Snider as Valpo starts with the basketball. So Lily Barnes, already more than 1,700 career points in her time with the Vikings. She's the all-time leading scorer, and she scores once again to begin this game after 27 points in the opener against Norwell. Carter hands off for Hurst, and we'll see this Snider offense try to get into a groove early. Cooper 3, rolled off. Brown able to hang on to that loose ball. Set up ahead. Kincaid's all alone. Too easy. Delilah Kincaid for two. A little bit of full court pressure shown by Valparaiso. They're trying to keep the ball out of Hurst's hands as much as possible. They see how good of a ball handler she is. Smith, left lane line drive, and banks it off for two. Gracie Smith had a couple of big threes in that win over Norwell earlier. Clark into Kincaid. Quiet in that first matchup of the day, but she dealt with foul trouble throughout. Cooper gave up to Hurst. Carter squared her feet. Brown swipes it away. Good defense from Cheyenne Brown. Looking up the floor in Barnes. No. Snider basketball. 6:26 first quarter. And already Coach Tharp, you can hear him screaming from that Snider bench. Cooper to the spin move. Bounced inside. Eke blocked. But out of bounds was Brown. Going to keep possession here with Snider. Valpo fans who have made the trip to Fort Wayne. A little bit quieter on the far side of the floor, but right below us where our camera's situated right now, pretty packed in the stands. Eke out. Carter short. Hurst trying to save it, but saved it to Clark. Barnes, Kincaid, traveled. Valpo turnover. 5:51 first quarter. And that full court pressure being shown again. But really, it's all about Finn Cannon and Valpo, for the most part, trying to keep the ball out of her hands. Miley Hurst, really good ball handler for this Snider group. She's on the floor after this one. Carter. And a foul coming. Let's see who it's on. It's on Brown of Valpo, her first team foul number 1. So Cheyenne Brown whistled for the personal. 5:35 first quarter, Snider basketball. And a little bit less energy in the gym right now for this game than we saw in the two earlier contests. A little bit lighter legs. Teams dragging maybe a touch, but this is what you've got to be prepared for in the postseason as Eke draws the foul. You get to that semi-state, have a chance to play potentially for a semi-state title. You will need to win 2 games on that day. So it's kind of a chance to see where you're at as a team against some good competition, but also feel what it's like to go through the process of a day like that. A little bit longer break, certainly. Eke 0 for 2 at the line. Cooper couldn't get the putback. Brown going downhill. Missed the lay-in. Barnes, second chance, right to the cup for 2. Another foul. It's an aggressive Valpo defense, but that's a big personal foul. I believe it was charged to Finn Cannon. It's her second. And with that, Snider is actually going to take a timeout here. It's a 30-second break. We'll take it with them. Come back. 5:03 first quarter.
From the PSM Sports Therapy, and I have a message for college athletes. Don't let an injury slow you down while you're home from the holidays. At PSM Sports Therapy, we know athletes, and our team specializes in treating them. Whether you are recovering from surgery, dealing with a nagging injury, or just want to make sure your body is right for your upcoming season, take advantage of your break and schedule your sessions today. That way you can get back to campus feeling stronger than before. Check out our website at psmsports.com or call us at 260-266-4007 to get scheduled.
6-2, Valpo leads Snider. First quarter, and exactly 5 minutes to play in the first. And trying to force that full court pressure. Clark lets it fly from deep. Nobody contesting Cadence Clark. She had 21 points in the first game of the day against Norwell. All 21 from beyond the arc. That's Gracie Smith's game. She hands off for Eke. Going against Kincaid. And a foul. Put Eke at the line. It's on Kincaid, her first. Team foul number 4 of the quarter. Eke 2 for 2. Brooklyn Robinson is into the game. Also see Jada Sims out there for the first time. So freshman Mackenzie White for Snider not out there. Miss from Finn Cannon, running the floor. Robinson on the right block looking for some help. Here's Sims. Offensive foul. Clear as day. Used the shoulder to try and create space, and I think everybody at home could have made that call as well. Too easy. Midway through the first quarter, Valpo leading 9-4 over Snider. Sedovic with a bounce pass. Barnes, elbow jumper. Just got such a pretty shot. Barnes with 6 early points for the Vikings. Cooper, 3, yes! Janiah Cooper for 3, gets herself on the board. Sims with a block, but it's last touched by Snider. Changes, Valpo will go to the bench. Alyssa Bergler, who had a huge 3 in that game against Norwell in the fourth quarter. Only had 6 points, but 3 of them came at a crucial moment in that game, and it's all about the role players stepping up when you need them most. Kincaid with a deep 2, and the Valpo lead back up to 6. Hurst out, Smith, 3, good. Back-to-back triples for Snider offensively. Gracie Smith's got 5 of the 10. 2.5 to play first quarter. And it's Cooper who's tagged with a personal foul here. Cooper's first, team foul number 2 on Snider. Ball on the floor. Cooper creates the turnover. Hurst looking to run. Driving inside, got it blocked by Clark. Valpo gets it back. Clark looking for some help. Ball trickled to the corner. Barnes collects. Sends it out. Burglar three. No. Nearly saved there. It was saved, but right to Sims. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Hurst for Smith. She's been knocked down. Not this time. Cooper sticks it back. Cooper now with 5. And it's a 1-point game with a $1:40 left in the first quarter. Barnes. Defender fell down but couldn't hit the shot. Cooper. Numbers for Snider up the floor, but threw it right to Clark. Kincaid to Barnes, and one. Lily Barnes, the bucket and the foul. Already 8 points for Barnes. And she'll shoot 2. And one free throw doesn't go. See what Snider can do. Still over a minute to play in the quarter. Eke on the other side. Got in too close and missed a couple of chances at it. Addie Bowen, we didn't see her in that first matchup against Norwell. She's in the game now for Valparaiso. Inside the final minute of the first quarter. Barnes attacks, missed it, got it back, going back up, short-armed. And Snider able to pull down a board. It's Maddie White. Smith traveled. She tried to reset her feet there, but had already gone off that front foot. .20 seconds left in the first quarter. Valpo leading by 3. Burglar. 3 rims off. Down to 10 seconds. Carter. Looking for some help. Finds Cooper. 3 seconds. Cooper just before the horn. Can't connect. And that is how the first quarter comes to a close. Valparaiso leads by 3 after 1. SummitCitySports.com. We're back in 1 minute.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
15-12. The lead for Valpo over Snider as we get ready for second quarter action. SummitCitySports.com. Cooper and Smith with 5 points each for Snider. Lily Barnes, the leading scorer on the floor. She's got 8 after the first. We're live with second quarter action. Gracie Smith, the Snider group working without their freshman center. And because the freshman center's out, they're going to need more of that. Maddie White. Her first points. 1 point deficit for Snider here on the home floor in this holiday invite round robin. Barnes, 3, no. White's there for the board. Up ahead, Carter to Eke. Good positioning inside, and Snider leads. .40 spurt from the Panthers to begin the quarter, and Barnes gives Valpo the lead back just like that. She's got double figures up to 10. Cooper lost the ball, went to the floor, jump ball, and the arrow to the Lady Vikings. Fincannon with the left wing, at the left wing, gives up for Brown. 6.5 to go, second quarter. Brown, right lane line, spins, puts it up, left it short, got her own rebound. Second chance, makes it count as White fell on the push-off. Looking for an offensive foul, didn't get the call. Smith for Cooper for the tie. Offline, Carter into the corner, tracked it down, saved it, and earned Snider another possession. That's all thanks to the effort from Kenzie Carter. Cooper down to Eke on the baseline. She is out of bounds. Valparaiso basketball. 5:59 second quarter. 19-16 Valpo. And now Brown whistled for the travel. Jaron Matheny with you. Oscar Harrison on our camera here in game number 3. Thank him for being here. He hopped in game number 2. Cooper fouled as she goes up. Clark tried to put her body on the line and take a charge, but both ends of the floor, we have not seen a whistle there. Cooper instead was fouled on the shot attempt. And she's at the line to shoot 2. First team foul of the quarter on Valpo. Cooper goes 1 for 2. 6 points in this game for her. Smith creates the turnover. Gracie Smith down the floor. Right-handed lay-in. We're tied again. Great game so far from Gracie Smith. She's got 7. Barnes, no. Cooper, rebound. Smith ahead to Carter. Into the corner, Eke dribbling, spin, cycle, but came up short. Barnes down the floor, Cooper picks it off. Gracie Smith down to Eke, kick out, oh, nobody home, and a turnover for Snider at 4:28 in the second quarter. Brown, top of the key. 3 is home. And Valpo regains the lead. Carter, runner. She's fouled by Kincaid. And Kenzie Carter's going to send herself to the line for 2. It's a big thing for Snider, being able to hit free throws, especially when you get to the postseason. They've got to shoot better at the line, 58% as a team. One for 2 for Carter. Clark inside, turnaround doesn't go. This 3's offline, went right to Cooper, loose ball, bodies collide. Barnes the other way, no. Fincannon rebound, and then she's fouled on that offensive board. And a timeout taken by Valpo. 3:38 left in the second quarter. Gives us a moment to remind you once again that the Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. You can enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at the Big Eyed Fish. All right, let's try that one more time. Doesn't feel like they want to pop up for some reason. There's the Big Eyed Fish. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. At Ottweiler Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttweilerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. And Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is the answer. So it was 15-12, Valparaiso after 1. The lead is 2 currently for the Vikings, who have the ball underneath the bucket. 3:38 to play in the second quarter. Barnes looking for some help. She goes baseline, and her pass eventually taken away. Hurst. This is Dorian Nieves in the game for the first time. A block for Barnes. Kincaid stepped out of bounds as Cooper was on the attack, and we are getting to see quite the show between Lily Barnes of Valparaiso and Janaea Cooper of Snider. Cooper with 6 points. Barnes unofficially with 12 right now. Inside, Sims going to work. Her first points. We're tied up at 22. Barnes right to the rim as that little shimmy shake sent Cooper the other direction. 2-point Valparaiso lead. Gracie Smith back at the scorer's table for Snider. Deflected pass, Kincaid got a hand on it. And now Smith does come back in. 2:32 left in the first half. Hurst looking for some help. Threw it off of Barnes, but then it hit her on the way out. Fincannon, Barnes, Clark, Brown, and Kincaid. Starting 5 out there for Valpo. Clark, 3. Off the iron, into the corner, out of bounds. Snider basketball. Floating back and forth against this pressure out up high. Still that zone look defensively for the Vikings, but they're just making you play at least through the half court. Cooper banging bodies inside. Jump ball forced by Kincaid. Good defense from the Vikings. The officials are discussing right now at the top of the key. It is a jump ball. Arrow stays here. 1:49 second quarter. Cooper went deep on the inbound. Nieves backs it out. Hurst looking in. Sims blocked. Stays with Snider again. Long defensive possession for Valparaiso. Snider down by just 2. Inbounding. Cooper underneath. Nieves loads. Can't hit. Fincannon defensive board. Barnes sends it ahead to Clark. Inside. Kincaid traveled. Extra step from Delilah Kincaid. Valparaiso turnover. Smith gives Snider the lead. Gracie Smith, 10 points in this first half. And she forces that turnover on the other side as Barnes was trying to go too quickly. Although the officials look like they keep this one with the Vikings. How about Gracie Smith, though? Heck of a first half for her. Inside the final minute, Barnes out, Brown 3, she's got another. Cheyenne Brown from downtown. 6 points for Brown, 27-25 Valpo. Final 30 seconds of the first half. Nieves too strong. Valpo can hold for the final shot if they want, although they don't ever seem to do that. Barnes out. Clark, corner 3, rimmed out. 10 seconds to go still. Hurst out to Cooper. Cooper, no good. Clark won't fire it, and that is how the first half comes to a close. An entertaining, once again, first half of basketball. And Valparaiso led by 3 after 1. They lead by 2 at the break. We'll take a 1-minute pause, come back with some halftime stats for you after this here on SummitCitySports.com.
From the PSM Sports Therapy, and I have a message for college athletes. Don't let an injury slow you down while you're home from the holidays. At PSM Sports Therapy, we know athletes, and our team specializes in treating them. Whether you are recovering from surgery, dealing with a nagging injury, or just want to make sure your body is right for your upcoming season, take advantage of your break and schedule your sessions today. That way you can get back to campus feeling stronger than before. Check out our website at psmsports.com or call us at 260-266-4007 to get scheduled.
Welcome you back. Halftime. It is 27-25 in favor of Valparaiso. The Vikings trying to go to 2-0 in this round robin and get to 11-1 in the season. Number 8 right now in the latest coaches poll, but you would assume with the way they've looked this weekend, that is probably going to be a higher number in the next coaches poll. Some unofficial stats for you at the half. Lily Barnes, 14 points to lead all scorers. 6 points for Cheyenne Brown, 4 for Delilah Kincaid, and 3 for Cadence Clark, totaling up to 27 for Valpo. Gracie Smith leads the scoring on the other side for Snider. 10 first half points, including a couple of big threes in the first half for Smith. And then Cooper with 6 points for Snider. Those two leading the way. Eke also with 4. And it's 27-25 here at the half in favor of Valpo, who defeated Norwell earlier today, 68-66. And Snider was victorious as well over Norwell, 73-61. But it's been a lower scoring game here in the third game of the day, second day game for both Valparaiso and Snider here on this Saturday night. Right now, Summit City Sports, we've got the East Noble tournament also going on. But it's a relatively quiet weekend for us here at Summit City Sports. Turned into a little bit of a busier weekend with this tournament, but glad to be here with you. No, in Southwest Allen at Homestead, they've got a big tournament going on this weekend as well. So just all sorts of good holiday basketball. And here on this Saturday night, Valparaiso leads Snider 27-25. We'll take a 6-minute break here and welcome you back for third quarter action. From Kilmer Court and R. Nelson Snider High School, the Panthers trail Valparaiso by 2 at the break.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cup Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors, working on my speed. And that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I was trying to sound harder than the street light.
27-25, Valpo leads Snider as we get ready for third quarter action. Don't forget, Sioka Cleaning and Restoration is providing commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Valparaiso basketball to begin the third quarter, and a 2-point lead for the Vikings, who are at 10-1 on the season. Snider 12-4. Winner wins the holiday round robin here, and certainly feel good moving forward in this 4A season. Cooper off the defensive board, throwing ahead for Smith. It goes off her leg and out of bounds. And Valpo will have the basketball as this one rolls down the hill. We've got another chance to remind you that online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. Cooper saved it, but to Kincaid. 5-on-4 for a moment here. Cooper back in the picture. Barnes at the volleyball line, gives up to Clark. Snider has done a nice job of slowing down some of the other pieces for Valparaiso. Barnes gets past Smith inside, left-handed lay-in, no. Here's Carter. Eke to the rim, no. Hurst, though, Tapped it out. Offensive rebound. Carter, 3. Another loose ball. Panthers, Eke, fouled by Barnes. And Izzy Eke going to the line for 2. .648 third quarter as Eke shoots the first of 2 free throws. Short on that attempt. Eke hits 1. She's got 5 points unofficially. It's a 1-point Valpo lead here in the third. Kincaid, corner 3, off the front iron. Eke defensive board finds Hurst quickly. Miley Hurst through traffic, down to the rim. Cooper found it, extra chance. Cooper again. Snider's on top. Barnes got to her spot, rises and hits, and regains the lead for Valparaiso. Smith for Hurst. Skip pass back towards Cooper, and Barnes batted it down, creates the turnover. Clark ahead to Barnes. Step through, Lily Barnes. 18 points, timeout Snider. And the Panthers looking for some answers right now. It is a full timeout for Snider, so we'll take the break with them. Back in 30 seconds to Kilmer Court here in Fort Wayne.
Indiana. The Laborers International Union of North America are building roads and bridges to get Hoosiers where they're going today and a new energy infrastructure that will keep Indiana competitive tomorrow. LIUNA's over 12,000 statewide members also grow local economies, earning good union wages, shopping where they live and work, and paying taxes. We build Indiana for good jobs and stronger communities. The Laborers International Union of North America. We are LIUNA.
31-28 Valparaiso in front of Snider. Third quarter action from Fort Wayne. If you're looking for specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration, turn to the experts at TJW Industrial. You can find them at tjwindustrial.com. That's tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Laborers District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. Earn your edge this season. PSM's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. Carter with a baseline pass down to Robinson. As we continue here in the third quarter, 5:15 to play. Cooper spins and got too far underneath. And now Carter called for a foul as well. First team foul against Snider, and the table did not have who that was against. It's on Carter. Lily Barnes, this Valparaiso team, looking for another emphatic win this weekend. Right off the holiday, too. Tells you how good this group is. They were locked in and focused from the jump today. Clark looking for some help. Burglar back to Barnes. Screen set by Brown. She's had a couple of made threes in this game. Fincannon. Inside, tough angle. Fincannon finishes anyway. Robinson dribbled it off her foot. Loose ball into the corner. Was out of bounds. Going to stay with Snider as It was just touched by Valparaiso. Gracie Smith back in for the Panthers. Cooper deep inbound. Fincannon takes it away. One-on-one. Fincannon stops and hits. And she's got the last 4 for Valparaiso. 4 minutes to play in the third. Cooper in for Carter. Too easy. Carter with the lay-in. Barnes, beautiful spin move again. (37-30). 2 more for Lily Barnes, who's got 20 now. Eke out, top of the key. Smith, good look, but didn't hit. Offensive rebound for the smallest body on the floor. Carter buries it. And Kinsey Carter has scored the last 5 Snider points. Offense starting to find a little bit of a groove for both teams now. Barnes going against Smith. Fincannon, top of the key. Now drives against Carter. 2:45 third quarter. Clark looking for some help. Hurst with good defense. Timeout, Valpo. 2:39 third quarter. The lead is 4 for the Vikings. Hey, one final time, Always 100 presenting their Holiday Hoops Camp. It's coming up on Monday through Wednesday and then again on Friday at the PSM Fieldhouse on Iceway in Fort Wayne. You can visit Always 100 Basketball for more. Always100basketball.net for more information. Reach them by phone as well. You can work on all your skills in the morning or the afternoon. Again, that's coming up beginning on Monday and running through Friday at the PSM Fieldhouse. And tonight's broadcast of Indiana High School girls basketball has been brought to you by Summit City Sports. You can find us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to us here on YouTube. You can always find us at ihsaatv.org as well. 37-33, Valparaiso leads Snider. 2 minutes, 39 seconds to play in the third quarter. Valpo basketball out of the Viking timeout. Barnes backing up against this pressure, looking for some help. Dribbles inside herself. I mean, that is a next-level type of play. You see full display why she's going to Muncie and Ball State to play for Coach Sally. Cooper, second chance. No. And ends up losing it. Barnes ahead for Kincaid. Jumper, pure. Kincaid now with 6 points. The lead's up to 8 for Valpo. 2 minutes, third quarter. No Mackenzie White in this game for Snider. It's a big difference. Offense not as smooth without her on the floor. Coach Tharp pretty frustrated on the sideline. Barnes gets through the trap herself. Splits a couple defenders again. She's on the floor, able to get it out for a moment, but couldn't be handled by Sedovic, and it's a turnover. It's just every time you see Lily Barnes with the basketball, though, you see why she's a Division I player. Like, she has her dribble under control. She's patient, but then she's got that next level switch. Hurst. Lefty, long. And again, no time wasted. Barnes up the floor, into Kincaid. Kick out. 2 for Fincannon. This one's offline. Sedovic saves it. Kincaid jumper, no. Carter bounced it off with a minute to play in the third. Cooper throwing it out up high. Smith in, good look, 2 points for Maddie White. And now will Valparaiso take their time on this potential last possession of the quarter? They just have not done that in the 2 games today, where they've had opportunities to kind of drain the rest of the clock. Hasn't been what they go to. They're just looking for the best shot at all times. Barnes, free throw line jumper, no. Offensive board, Fincannon unable to stick back. 17 seconds, clock rolling in the third quarter. Down to 10. Hurst. Out to the corner. Carter the three. You betcha! 1 possession game. And it will be a 1 possession game as we end the third. Valpo's lead got up to 8, but it's 3 currently. Fourth quarter action from Snider coming up next.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game or we make sure they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably wanna get me on hopping out Lamborghinis. The youngest turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't steady.
A big 3 from Mackenzie Carter at the end of the third quarter makes this a 3-point game. Valpo 41, Snider 38. SummitCitySports.com. We are live on YouTube. Glad to have been with you here today. Snider basketball to begin the fourth quarter. 8 minutes to decide us a winner of this round-robin tournament. And they're looking up at the clock. Just 1 second has come off, so they would like to adjust that potentially. Defender fell down. Barnes for Clark. Now Fincannon. Kincaid stepped through, lost her footing, lost her glasses as well. This ball out of bounds going to the Panthers. So it was 15-12 Valpo after 1, 27-25 Valpo at the half, and 41-38 Valpo after 3. The Vikings have led at the end of each quarter. White lost it. Fincannon's had a really nice second half for Valparaiso. She came out with the basketball there. Barnes on the attack. Carter stayed straight up and altered the shot. Cooper, elbow jumper. Yes, Janiah Cooper for 2. Now up to 10 points for her. 7 minutes to play. And a 1-point ball game here at Kilmer Court. Barnes inside, no. Fincannon, Hurst, Cooper in the corner. Kincaid finds it. Kick out, Clark. No. Offensive rebound, Barnes dribbled it off of a Snider defender. And it'll stay Viking basketball. And Valparaiso wanted to talk things over before this inbound. 6:39 to play in the fourth quarter. Valpo leading by 1 here in Fort Wayne. We're back in 1 minute.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
41-40. Valparaiso basketball underneath. Both teams with timeouts remaining. 2 for Valpo, 3 for Snider. Inbound to Kincaid. Body's all over her. She has to kick out for Brown. And you're seeing the change. It's Smith on Barnes right now. Kincaid inside, short-armed it. And a pushing foul against Snider as Barnes grabbed that loose ball. No subs. It does feel like the 10 players on the floor right now may be the 10 players in for the rest of this game. Brown inside and just didn't have the angle against White. Hurst setting up the offense as we approach the 6-minute mark in the fourth quarter. Hurst kicks out. Gracie Smith, corner 3. No. Cooper board. Snider leads. (42-41) Panthers. Here's Lily Barnes. Offensive foul. Gracie Smith draws the charge, and Barnes picks up the personal. Go back to the previous possession. Cooper putting Snider in front, and now the Snider faithful are loud once again. Timeout Panthers as Hurst walked into that trap. 2 timeouts remaining for Snider, 2 for Valparaiso. 1-point lead for the Panthers. It is Snider basketball when we return to Kilmer Court.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
42-41 Snider. Both teams 2 timeouts remaining. 5:32 to play in the fourth quarter. And Smith Inbounding against this pressure. Barnes nearly forced the takeaway. Up the floor, Maddie White, 2 more. Panthers up by 3. Six points for Maddie White. The Snider lead is 3. Barnes bounced it off. Kincaid traveled and turned it over for the Vikings. .508 fourth quarter. And if Snider can win here today, as a foul is called on Barnes instead of a jump. But if Snider can win this game, I mean, that puts the Panthers in prime position to be discussed as a top 10 team in Class 4A. But it also puts them on the horizon for everybody else that wants to make a deep postseason run. White, 1 dribble, goes to work. Good defense from Barnes. We're inside of 5 minutes to play in the fourth. Barnes on the drive. Everybody cleared out, and she got the easiest lay-in of the night. 10 points for Barnes in the second half, 24 total. Cooper spins it. Carter catch and shoot. No. Barnes rebound. Bodies tangled up, hit the deck. And a foul coming on Maddie White of Snider. Second team foul of the quarter against the Panthers, with 4:25 to go in the fourth. Clark, Fincannon, Kincaid, Brown, and Barnes are the 5 out there. Those are the starters. White, Smith, Cooper, Hurst, and Carter for Snider. Kincaid puts Valpo back in front. Screen and roll action, and then a turnover. Clark for 2 more. 6-0 run in the blink of an eye for Valparaiso. 4 minutes to play. Carter the 3, short. Barnes ahead to Kincaid. There she is again. Timeout Snider. 8-0 run like that for Valpo. And the Vikings showing why they are already a top 10 team in Class 4A, trying to move up into the top 5 conversation. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Well, an 8-0 run just like that for Valparaiso. And the lead is up to 5 again for the Vikings with 3:48 to play in the fourth quarter. One timeout left for Snider. Carter, right wing 3. Eke, offensive rebound. Hurst out. Eke dribbles in, down to the baseline. Got a good shot, but she was too strong with it. And then we've got a foul. That's going to help out Snider. .318 to go in the fourth. And again, we'll stay here. Hurst inbounding. Goes into Cooper, who lost it. Out of bounds, Valparaiso basketball. And now the most important thing for Valparaiso, still 3:15 to play, but taking care of the basketball is your most crucial point. And we see it right here. Kincaid able to hang on, goes to the corner for Clark. Baseline wrap for Brown. And a foul on Snider. Third team foul against the Panthers. Let's go back here on the Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. Kincaid got through the traffic, and that left-handed lay-in gave them the lead back at 45-44, but an 8-0 run from Valpo after Snider took the lead here in the fourth. 2:45 to play. Barnes against Smith. Barnes, good ball control. On the attack, Lily Barnes. And a foul. It's going to be on Smith, which puts Barnes at the line for two. Smith is down on the floor for Snider. And now back up to her feet slowly. Says she's all right. But it's two free throws coming for Barnes in the process. 2:32 fourth quarter. Barnes good on the first. Well, she had 27 points earlier today. This would be for 26. Oh, she's stuck at 25 for now. Jump ball, extra possession for Valpo off that rebound opportunity, and it's all about Cheyenne Brown right there, getting her hands on it. Valpo ball, 2:32 fourth quarter. Timeout Vikings as Barnes got trapped near midcourt. Not the best spot for an inbound there. 2:28 fourth quarter. One timeout left for Valpo. One timeout left for Snider. This is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Go through some of the numbers. Fincannon 4 points in that third quarter. They were 4 big points for this Valparaiso group. And Kincaid with 6 points, most of which have come here in the fourth. In the second half, she's up to 10 in total. Cooper with 12 to lead the way for this Snider group. Carter 6, White with 6, Eke's got 5. It's been a balanced scoring attack without Mackenzie White, but the offense not enough right now for Snider. 2:28 to play in the fourth quarter. Each team with one timeout remaining. Jump ball arrow favors the Panthers. 4 team fouls against Snider, 3 against Valpo. So it will be bonus time for the Vikings on the next foul against Snider, assuming it's a non-offensive player-controlled foul. Go inbound to Clark. They'll come with that pressure immediately. Barnes trying to dribble through, looking for some help. Loose ball on the floor. Clark finds it. Into the corner for Brown. This defense getting in the face of the Vikings. Barnes, patient. Dribbles into the middle. Down to Brown. Good look and one. As Robinson fouled her, Brown hits it, plus the foul. And a chance to get 3 the old-fashioned way with 2:02 to go in the fourth. And into the bonus for Valparaiso. Three team fouls on the other side against the Vikings. Missed free throw, 8-point game, final 2 minutes. Cooper sends it ahead. Kinsey Carter, 2 more. Brown inside, too easy. Brown now with 10 points herself becomes the third Viking in double figures, and a turnover. Barnes just dribbling through the mayhem. Kincaid out to Clark. Jumper, good. 10-point Valparaiso lead off the jump shot from Cadence Clark. 1:10 to go. Gotta hustle now if you're Snider. Down by 10, just over a minute to play. Cooper. Lost it. Fincannon on top of it. Jump ball. Stays with Snider, but we're inside of a minute to go, and how about the effort in the second half from Bree Fincannon? Just 4 points, but they came at a crucial juncture in the third quarter, and now she's on the floor there. Cooper, spin cycle, floater short, Kincaid rebound. Oh, threw it away. Gracie Smith for three. Door was left open there for just a moment. Got to come up and foul if you're Snider. Barnes weaving through. Now Clark inside of 30 seconds to play. The Valparaiso Vikings should be earning themselves a top 5 spot in Class 4A. Jump ball stays with Valpo. Viking fans don't agree, but yeah, that was a jump ball. That wasn't a foul. But it's not going to matter. 19 seconds to go, and if Snider's not going to foul here, it'll be over. Valpo going to go to 11-1 on the season. Kincaid goes to that left hand, missed it. Over the back foul called on Brown, but it's not going to matter. 14 seconds to play. Up the floor, Kenzie Carter on the drive. No. Clark rebounds, no foul, and that is it. The holiday round robin belongs to Valparaiso, and the Vikings should be a top 5 team next week. Valpo takes down Snider 56-46, the final score. Your Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game, Lily Barnes, who scores 25 in the win for the Vikings, who are now 11-1. Next up for Valpo, they'll be in that tournament at North Central. Monday against Hamilton Southeastern, Tuesday against Avon. Snider is off until January 9th when they host Northrop. For my cameraman, Oscar Harrison, I'm Jared Matheny saying so long from Kilmer Court and our Nelson Snider High School, where your final score, the Valparaiso Vikings 56, the Snider Panthers 46. Have a great rest of your Saturday. We'll talk to you next week for more high school hoops.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.